Hi, this is Human Hamza, and this is another video, part of the Waves to You video tutorial series. In this video, I'll show you how to create a dynamic cascading menu widget for your website using our cascading menu widget. First thing I'm going to do is open up my CMS menu tree and toggle over to my Waves 2 website. And we're going to go down here and we're going to create a new page that we're going to add our cascading menu to. So first thing I'll do is I'll right click onto our last page, click Add New. That's going to take us to our Add New web page form. We'll just call this Cascading Menu. And when we're ready, we'll click on Add Page. And that's immediately going to take us right to the web page editor. Now, every editor, whether it's a web page or a template, has this widgets pull down. And the way this works is we basically place our mouse cursor wherever we want this menu to appear. It can be within a table cell, within a division. In this case, we'll just add it right within the content. And once our mouse cursor is there, we'll locate that widget, in this case the cascading menu, and we'll submit it. Now, right off the bat, I can right-click on this particular widget within the editor, click on Properties. It's going to ask me to save because immediately it needs to create a new instance of this widget before we can set the properties. We'll say OK, and it's going to open up the properties for the cascading menu. The first tab, as always, is the widget style. So you can see here that we have a huge style. The cascading menu really has a lot of options, and we really can fine-tune this menu to look any way we want to match any design. After we have the style set up, we can go over to the property values, and there's a lot of options that we can set over here. For example, we may want to set the items that appear for this cascading menu. By default, it could set all the particular items, all the pages on the website. That's what the default selection would be. But in most cases, we want a custom selection. We really want to fine-tune which pages appear. So you can see when we choose custom, we see the entire CMS menu tree with checkboxes next to each page. So I can begin to select the pages that I want to appear within this cascading menu. So I'm going to select a couple of these items, and once I'm ready, I'll click on Submit. Now you can see we have a couple other options. We can set that this item flow of this widget is either vertical or horizontal. So do we want a horizontal menu which cascades down, or vertical menu that cascades to the right? We could disable the parent links if we only want the drop-down selections to be clickable. We can set the animation of the particular drop-down, how it expands and collapses. How long does it take for it to expand and collapse? We even have an option to set graphics instead of text for the particular items on the menu. Now keep in mind that every web page within the website has a menu label property. So that menu label is really what appears within the cascading menu widget. Really, this goes for any of the menu widgets within the system. We can even create a menu that has multiple columns using this number of columns option. So here, for example, we'll leave one, but if we wanted, we can set 4 columns for a particular menu. For example, if I just toggle over to our Waves 2 website, I'll show you a glimpse of what's really possible with this menu when it's configured with some styles and really using the full set of properties that we have available here. So this menu up here is really using our cascading menu widget. You can see that features here has 4 columns. Some of the items have, in this case, actually all of the items have icons next to them. Widgets is also very similar, except it doesn't have those headers. And then these others are actually just regular drop downs. So you can see that it's very flexible in terms of how we can style this menu. Once I'm ready, I can click on Save, and the properties are just going to be analyzed quickly for references within the system. And now that that's saved, we can also save our page here that we created. And here we are. Here's our menu. And you can notice that it actually took the style of the cascading menus from this website. Since this website already has cascading menus and those styles are already set, basically copy those over, assuming we'll want those same styles. So you can see that Features has a full set of drop downs. Home, of course, doesn't. That's the first item here, which is a little blocked by the edit page content. As we know, we could always hide this and we won't see that item. So here's our home. Features is a drop down. Widgets is also a drop down, and then technology and test drive are, but just have a couple less items. Now we can go and we can change any of these menu labels from the web hierarchy. We can also hide any of these items, but you can really see that just by doing this, we really have set up a cascading menu that's very dynamic, very quickly without any programming, just simply a couple of clicks within the system. So that sums up this video on how to create a cascading menu using the cascading menu widget within Waves 2.